Good day, everyone. Today, we will answer some word problems involving probability, permutations, combinations, and counting principles, or the what we call counting rules. But before that, let us first recall what is probability, permutations, counting principles, and combinations, and its formulas to be used as well. So first, we have probability. Probability is simply how likely something is to happen. This means that this deals with chances. So the formula to be used is probability of E equals the possible outcomes in E divided by the sample space or the total possible outcomes. So now we have counting rule. So the fundamental counting principle says that you can multiply those numbers together to get the total number of outcomes. The fundamental counting principle is a rule used to count the total number of possible outcomes in a situation. Now we have combination and permutation. If the order doesn't matter, then we have combination. So take note of that. Doesn't matter. If the order doesn't matter, so it is a combination. And if the order does matter, then we have a permutation. So, the number of permutations of n objects taken r at a time is determined by the following formula. So, take note that this is the formula for permutations. We have n factorial divided by the n minus r factorial. And this is also the formula for combination. So, n factorial divided by n minus r factorial times r factorial. And now, let's answer some word problems. So we have number 1. If a jar contains 5 red balls, 3 blue balls, how many possible ways are there to get 2 red balls and 1 blue balls? First, put the formula. We all know that this is a combination because the order in the problem doesn't matter. So this is the formula for combination. First, let's solve for red balls. So there are 5 red balls in total. And you just find the number of ways to get 2 red balls. So substitute the value. Our n is 5 and our r is 2. So 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 2 factorial times 2 factorial. When you say factorial, you have to multiply from the given number down to 1. So 5 factorial, it should be 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So 120. So divided by 3 times 2 times 1, so 6. And 2 times 1 is 2. So you have to simplify. So the result is 10. So this is for red balls. Now let's solve for blue balls. We all know that there are 3 blue balls in total. And you just find the number of ways to get 1 blue ball. So substitute. Our n is 3 because there are only 3 blue balls in total. And our 1r because we just find the number of ways to get 1 blue ball. So 3 factorial divided by 3 minus 1 factorial times r factorial. So 3 times 2 times 1 divided by 2 times 1 times 1. So the result is 6 divided by 2 times 1. So equals 3. So this is for blue balls. And we have to multiply blue balls and red balls. So 10, which is for red balls, times 3, which is for blue balls. So the result is 30. Therefore, there are 30 ways to get 2 red balls and 1 blue ball. Number 2, word problem. In how many ways can 5 item true or false questions be answered? So in this problem, we have to use the counting principles. There are 5 questions and there are only 2 possible answers, which are true or false. So therefore, it is 2 raised to the power of 5. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, it is equal to 32. Therefore, there are 32 ways that the 5 item true or false questions can be answered. And now let's go to number 3. What is the probability that a choose card from standard deck is either a queen or ace? In this problem, since we're going to find the probability, of course, we have to use the formula for probability. We all know that there are only 4 queens and 4 aces. The total number of cards is 52. Substitute the value using the formula of probability. So, probability of E outcomes equals outcomes in E divided by the sample space or the total possible outcomes. So the probability of queen plus ace equals 4 queens plus 4 ace divided by 52 cards. So the result is 8 over 52, or reduced to the lowest term, which is 2 over 13. Let's go to number 4 questions. In how many ways can the letters from the word SYZYGY be arranged? So in this problem, as you can see, the arrangement is needed. So here, we can apply the formula for permutation. SYZYGY has 6 letters. S, we have 1 letter. Y, we have 3 letters. Z, 1 letter. And G is 1 letter. So all you have to do is to substitute the value using the formula of permutation. So the formula is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. So our n is 6, the total number of letters. And our r is 3 because there are only 3 y letters. And the rest is 1. So substitute. So 6 factorial, our n, divided by 6 minus 3 factorial. So 6 factorial, this is 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 is equal to 720. And 6 minus 3 is 3. So 3 times 2 times 1 is 6. So 720 divided by 6 is 120. So therefore, there are 120 ways that the letter from the word SYZYGY can be arranged. Do you understand? Okay, so now let's go to number 5. Earl plans to go to Bicol to visit his parents. He can reach Bicol by sea, by air, and by land. Suppose there are 3 ways by sea, 2 ways by air, and 5 ways by land. In how many ways can he go to Bicol? So in this problem, we're going to use the counting principles or the counting rules again. Earl can reach Bicol by sea. So let's stand for 1, and air stand for 1, and land stand for 1. So there are 3 ways by sea, 2 ways by air, 5 ways by land. So you can solve this problem in this way. So 3, because we have 3c by 3 ways by c times 1, and so on, no? Times 1, 2 times 1 times 5 times 1. So 3 plus 2 plus 5 is equal to 10. So therefore, there are 10 ways that Earl can go to Bicol. So that's all for today. I hope you learned something.